is up YouTube? It is Matty and we are going to do a potential live 3-star on base number 10 this war. It's a cleanup and I haven't done a cleanup and attack in a little while. It's a GoVaHo and I know I've been doing a lot of GoVaHos lately, so bear with me. There's a reason I'm doing it, and that's to try and show you a point on timing wise, because I'm going to take a lot of elements from Tim's raid and just tune it slightly and see if I can change the outcome from a 1-star to a 3-star. So I'm just trying to picture it through in my head one last time. I think I'm going to drop the EQ at the start of the raid. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. That's my EQ point. It's 4 tiles wide, so 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to the point where to get me into that compartment. Giant bombs by both expos. So I'm just trying to open up the base. So I'll open up at the start. Golem by each cannon down here. Wizard funnels on the lab. You can see it's just out of range. The army camp, and then the spell factory and gold mine. So 4 wizards down. They'll help take down the defences as well. Queen probably drop on the army camp over here. Wall breaker in. So yeah, and then I'm gonna I'd already have access to the base. I've got a rage, a heal, a haste because there's a hound in the CC, all to help my Valkyries, my king, my queen. I go into the core, rip that to shreds, and then I'm gonna sort of flank in some hogs down the sides, and that should be enough. So let's go and gem off what I need. Shouldn't be much now. Let's have a look. Just the haste spell, because I don't need the poison, so I'm not gonna bother. Let's have a look at the army. When the troop training finished, sign goes away. 20 hogs, 6 valks, pretty standard army. So I would advise. It's always, I mean, GoVaHo. It's that is sort of relatively standard for it. So I'd advise something around that. Whether you use a jump, whether you use earthquake. Spells are a big thing. They're always interchangeable. Whether you use 3 heals, 2 heals, jump, EQ, depends on the base. And on this one we can get massive value from the earthquake by getting us to both giant bomb threats, which Tim identified, so big shout out to him for doing the raid choice. Hopefully it's going to get me the 3-star on this occasion, but there's only one way to find out. Woo! We're in, which is where I like to be. There they are. EQ's down. Golem 1, Golem 2, Wizards 1, 2, 3, 4, Wall breakers 1. There we go. Queen down. Okay, everything's moving nicely so far. King, Valkyries. Gonna get just sort of taking my time. I don't want to drop the rage and the heal spell too early. Okay, rage, heal spell, giant over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. I'm gonna drop a giant over here. I'm gonna drop a few hogs down in. I'm gonna save a couple of hogs for the back end as well. I'm gonna drop a haste over here. Why not? Get those Valkyries moving super quick. Hogs are moving through nicely. I can see. Oh, caught an awkward. I'm gonna go and send in a couple of hogs down there actually to go and get that cannon. I think that could come back to be a pain. Okay, just keeping my options open at the moment. Wizard down here. Oh shit! I did not mean to drop that second wizard. If I had a choice, I'd have probably dropped the second wizard down by the gold mine over here. King ability now, just to get some barbarians going in. Hogs doing work. I need the pups to go and get to the queen basically. But I don't think they want to sit anywhere near it. Wow, the pups are doing massive work on the golem and on my king. Hopefully they go and get the queen eventually. The Valkyrie's doing some oh my god. I need those hogs to stay away from those pups, man. That's crazy. I can't believe okay, queen ability. I'm going to drop it in when she gets to the... Here we go. Get those storages down. Valkyrie's doing okay. Yeah, I've got the 3. Yeah, purely based on the queen. She's gonna wreck those. She'll wreck those pups. Splat, splat, splat. They'll all go down. But I've got the 3 anyway. Okay. So let's go and analyse that and see where it went right, where it went wrong. Let's have a look. Misdropped. Second cleanup whiz. Always a fat finger somewhere with me. Anyway, let's go check out Tim's raid. Actually, I think that would be good to now to have a look at and see what he did and how his cause his first attack was sick, by the way, but his just didn't quite work out. And I picked up a lot of elements of his raid, of my raid from his anyway. So I think all the credits with him. I just altered the timing slightly. So they see the golem's down. He messed around with minions on funnel, and a wizard died at the start there because of placement, because of the cannon, because he placed it before the golem. Arch tower hitting the minions, so not very clean start. So I just changed that. I thought I'm not going to bother with minions. They're not saving me much space. So I just thought 4 wizards and I can get a perfect sort of funnel anyway. My 1 wall breaker targeted the wall, which I didn't want to do, and then eventually I broke him. I placed the earthquake at the start, he placed it further in the raid, but I wanted to be able to concentrate, so I just did it at the start, which is my personal choice. His queen king, everything went in fine. You know, this part of the raid was great. Now my biggest thing about his raid is that he didn't throw the hogs in early enough. So what happened was, all that tank he's got there, and I think his heal spell was a bit late as well, because I think quite a few of the Valkyries start dying. So by the end of the raid, or by the time the hogs were actually doing something, the kill squad were near enough dead. So there was no tanking vice versa either side, which I think is really crucial in a GoVaHo. But he dropped he had his queen on the rage, and the hound went down very quick for him. Whereas for me, it went down towards the end of the raid. So I think my rage spell placement was slightly off. But look here, you can see the hogs are starting to get targeted. And you'll find that everything is hitting them, so they melt quicker. So that before you know, and he caught a spring there as well. That cannon survived. The cleanup's going to get hit by the cannon. Not many. He's trying to pump in the hogs now, but there's no spells for them, nothing tanking for them, so they're all just getting immediately hit by the defences that are there. The Tesla's going to do some serious work, like it always does on hogs. Springs as well, just being nasty. And there it goes. The hogs fizzle out because there's just too much, and nothing was tanking for them. So you see, I incorporated 2 giants in to do a bit of tanking, but I also did it while the core was distracted. So that was his raid. Let's have one last review of mine now, and then we'll call it a day on the video. Now you can see same entry point, same earthquake spot, pretty much same army composition. I just changed it slightly, got rid of the minions, added the giants in, got rid of the goblins, messed up the wizard placement on the cleanup, but that's fine. And see, the wizard funnel was just really clean and easy. So much easier. The wizards went in. One hit to help take down the cannon. Two wizards helping take down cannons there, which is ideal. So exactly what you want. Excuse me. The everything's moving inwards. The Valkyrie's there. I'm going to zoom out now so you can just sort of get a snapshot view of the raid. That rage spell would have been better if the queen was in it. The queen got sort of held back, which is why the hound survived for so long, because it sort of moved away. It followed the king. It followed the king, and the king was just ploughing through the base. But those early hogs, because they are sort of distracted, even though the springs were there, I took down the point defense quickly enough. Now I did catch a spring here, which you remember, which took away my hogs to kill the cannon. And I took the choice, instead of back end hogs, I dropped those in to help take down that cannon, because I thought I've already got hogs moving through. My king, my queen are all going north anyway, so I wanted to take it down sooner. rather than later. I'm just going to have a quick swig of wine. Oh, help the throat out. I just got unfortunate on the hound. I think if the hound would have popped at the start of the raid, everything would have been a bit smoother towards the end, because they would have stopped killing the cleanup. I think if I'd have placed the wizard to the left, which over here, which is where I wanted, I'd have been fine as well. It'd have got through a lot. I'd have saved some time on that. So unfortunately, I misplaced that. But I always fat finger something. So I'm just glad it was a cleanup wizard that didn't cost me the 3-star this time. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. As always, you know, I'm live attacks, war recaps, how-tos, strategies, all that discussion is my bag. It's what I like to do. So I hope you enjoy, and hope if this is the first time you've seen my content, please subscribe to my channel. You know, I upload this sort of stuff regularly, and I'll catch you on the flip side. So peace out, guys.